What is up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today we are here with another episode of Drivecast with Speedway, CJ, and Nina, the intern Jay.
Intern CJ.
I was about to say CJ.
No.
Well, CJ is still kind of an intern, but the intern Jay has died. We don't know where he is. For all we know, he could be working for. I think he actually died. Yeah.
No, he didn't. Did he?
Fuck you, CJ. Fuck you. Go kill yourself. Anyway.
Anything happens.
Whoa,
Anyway, today's topics are about Need for Speed 2015. As you guys know, the PC was delayed. It's kind of old news, but we're still going to talk about it because we're Drivecast and we just don't give a fuck. We're also going to talk about Forza 6 as I own the game and I've played for it now and I understand. And you guys can help me as well because it's otherwise I couldn't make a commentary. Anyway, Need for Speed No Limits as well. That's also available for pre-register on the Android store. So talk about No Limits again. I've played that. I'm pretty sure one of you played No Limits. CJ played No Limits. Yeah. So we can talk about No Limits for a bit. And also the most underrated racing games we have ever played.
Oh, and your fucking documentary got featured on the Need for Speed page.
Hold that thought, because firstly, we're going to be discussing why we were away last week.
Wait, what happened?
Well, for people who download this on their phone and watch this on their phone, they're not going to have a clue what Nina and CJ were just doing. But anyway, yeah, why we weren't here last week. So basically, I'll say why I wasn't here. I wasn't here because you guys weren't here.
I was here.
Well, thing is,
that's fair.
Last week was a bit of a blur, but I remember.
That's because CJ was getting crunk. That's why.
But I remember being here, and someone said they couldn't be here. I forgot. First it was Speedway, but then he said he could come, and then Niner said he was going to go jerk off his friend at the Penguins game, and
What? What Penguins? bitch.
Oh, sorry, the Sharks
That's
game.
clearly a shark, CJ.
Sorry, I didn't see it.
Look in the background. There's a shark above his head, or there was.
Okay, I'm
Now-
sorry. But he went to go jerk off his
Under
one
finale.
friend, James.
CJ, is that a plane behind you?
What?
What?
That's basically what CJ just said to Nina. Okay, never mind. Okay. So,
I don't get it. What the?
so basically, to put this in short, because CJ can't explain anything without boring people, Nina was having haircuts with his family and getting bummed by his best friend.
That was last night. Last night I got my haircut, dude. I got that fresh Carlton fade.
And then CJ, you're retarded, so of course you didn't turn up.
I actually was I turned up. I set my alarm every Saturday.
You turned up, but you weren't here.
I was here because I remember distinctly that I set my alarm every Saturday for 11:30 in the morning to get up for Drivecast, and then I go take a shower, go take a shit, and then I come, and then I'm all prepared. I'm feeling good. I have my jewels on, ready for Drivecast.
Why wouldn't you take a shit before you take a shower?
No, I take it after I take the shower.
Why would you do that for?
Because I didn't have to go when I was in the shower. Before I went in the
CJ
shower.
seems ridiculous.
It's like you're all wet. Okay, let's not get into that. Let's not get into the wet shit. I got what was I even talking about? Oh yeah, and Speedway wasn't here because his PC's been acting up for the past.
Hey, I was here. I could do Drivecast. I was with you in a call, waiting for everyone.
So when did your PC break?
Like 2 weeks ago.
I'm so confused because that was 1 week ago.
Yeah?
his PC went on a decline 2 weeks ago. It started acting up.
Yeah.
Started 2 weeks ago.
Oh, so basically that's. Did we even explain why we weren't here? I feel like.
I'm on my laptop. Yes.
So it doesn't matter. We're here now, ready to give you guys Drivecast. And firstly, Nina, you wanted to talk about the Need for Speed documentary thing. I didn't know what you were going to say. So
no, I was just gonna say you should mention it that you got it featured on the Need for Speed Twitter.
That's probably what a lot of people are probably watching this from that.
Probably.
So basically, Need for Speed shouted me out on Twitter. I'll see if I can get it up on my second one because I've got it in my favourites because that was possibly one of the best YouTube moments I've ever had in my life. But yeah, I got featured on these. It took a lot of effort to get it on there. I'll tell you that now. Like ages. There it is. If you're looking on my screen.
It took like what, 5-6 weeks?
Yeah. So I actually gave him the link on the Friday. Did the documentary came out on Friday, didn't it?
Yeah.
Friday the 7th. Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Who's the
So,
ninth?
so
Oh yeah, that's right. Saturday the 7th. Yeah.
yeah, so I gave them on the Saturday when it came out, and it's taken since launch to get it on there. But it's on there now, and that's really good. And it's honestly one of the like biggest YouTube moments I've had. It's definitely up there with some of the biggest things that I've done on YouTube. So, yeah, that's that.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, so leading on from that, we talk about Need for Speed 2015's PC delay, because as you guys know, it's been delayed on PC. CJ mainly plays on PC, so you can lead the topic, CJ, even though you're going to bore everyone with the local facts.
Alright,
Yeah,
so...
I'm just gonna grab myself now, so hold on.
Okay, get ready, boys, because I'm speaking. So, I said in a video, I said a lot of this in a video, so I'm just not going to explain much there. You can watch the video. But, what I've been...
Shameless plug, bitch. Shameless plug.
I made a video too, go watch that instead, CJ, you won't be bored.
I didn't
No, it's because I write
so
scripts for my
don't watch channel.
videos.
Fuck you guys.
But, I basically said that I actually kind of support this because it can bring optimization to the PC. Now, since I also have an Xbox One, then I'll just play on that.
You don't have an Xbox One! Your brother has an Xbox One, and it's not yours.
He bullies you.
Yeah, he bullies you too, yeah.
Can I finish?
See, now you know how I feel when you interrupt me, you bitch.
The thing is, I have an excuse. I'm AUSTICIT.
I knew it! I knew you were gonna say that.
What does that spell, children?
People who are watching this are thinking, A-U-T... What does that spell? Autistic? That's what they think of in their head.
Yeah, but, basically, I do support them, basically, but,
Basically, I support them, basically. But basically, Nina's taking a selfie like an absolute bitch.
Guys, first, let me take a selfie.
but,
Basically, what CJ is saying, you support them because it's going to bring better optimization, 60 FPS, obviously.
yeah. That's all I have to say.
Okay, well, I've got a few things to say about this.
Alright.
So,
The shirt that you wear every day.
I actually was.
That's actually true.
I was gonna change, then I was way too lazy, so I didn't. I was gonna change into this shirt more specifically. I'll show you.
The other second shirt you wear all
Shirt that
day.
you wear every
Every other day.
Does it have a code bar?
Says-
Love
says-
for money.
Love over money, babes.
That's the
That's
other shirt
okay.
you wear every day. You only have like 2 shirts that you wear.
See, you bloody fucking talk.
Why?
You look like you live in some type of fucking.
What?
Antarctica.
Bro, these shirts.
Yeah.
Fine, I'm gonna change, damn it.
Oh my god. What have we done? Okay.
Okay, let's just carry on. So,
Yeah,
what do I think of the delay? So, I think it's good and bad. In the long term, it's good because the game's going to be better. But in the short term, what the fuck? For now, you obviously.
There you go. I'll be Cam.
Mine's purple.
Adidas.
I don't get. And that's how you're supposed to say it. It's not. Let me finish, okay? So, in the long term, it's going to be a better thing because once you release a quote unquote broken game, it's going to be forever broken. But a delayed game will be eventually good. Yeah. But in the short term, it's annoying for PC players because you're going to see all these console, especially if you watch YouTube videos and whatnot. Watching YouTube videos in ESU 2015 and not being able to get your hands on it, I just that would annoy me anyway. I'm really lucky in the fact that I've got a PS4. I've got all the consoles. So I mean,
Wow.
no, actually,
Wow.
that was a real douche
Wow.
thing to say, wasn't it? That was a real douchey thing to say.
Here comes the money!
I'm lucky. Okay, I'm lucky. I'm not gonna lie. I feel for the PC brethren. That's all I gotta say.
Brethren?
The brethren.
Brethren.
So yeah.
Brethren.
My thoughts are with you guys, don't worry. And it also annoys me because the only version of Need for Speed 2015 which I actually pre-ordered was the PC version.
Keck.
Oh.
And then I got a
you
refund
go.
on it. I got a refund on it, and it hasn't turned up. The money has disappeared, so I've lost a pre-order.
So, I was planning on getting it on Xbox One and PC. I was planning on doing the playthrough on Xbox One and doing some random shit on PC. Can't do that anymore because it's delayed. But I like the approach that they're taking in, if they're the PC port of any games are most of them are pretty unstable compared to the console versions of the game. The PC port is probably the weakest version of the game. So, them taking the time to work on the game for an extra time, it just ensures that the game isn't going to be broken on the PC.
Yeah.
So it's good in the long run.
People were requesting these features, so what they're doing is they're giving you the features. It's just going to take a bit of time. And people are annoyed. It's going to take a bit of time, and that's understandable after you've had 2 years. Like, these are things that you should have in your mind anyway. Yeah. But they're still going to give it to you. So I don't really get how you can be super annoyed when they're giving you the stuff you asked for. It's like you can't ask for 60 FPS and get mad.
Yeah. I know. I mean, that's why you don't understand. Like, in every single comment section, you see, "Oh my god, it's 60 FPS. I won't buy it if it's not 60 FPS." And then people whine about this. Like, seriously, like, they are delaying the PC game for you. You were whining in the freaking comments.
Exactly. Doesn't make any sense at all. So overall,
just impatient people.
Not
really
only
impatient.
that, but they are considering putting manual transmission in the game. I know
they said that as a patch, so that could be the console patches as well. They said manual transmission, split screen, wheel support, all things. Yeah, all things that they're gonna plan to put in. Which split screen, I'll tell you, if that comes in, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna go mad.
I'm gonna invite all my friends to my house and just play with mine.
Yeah, but if they do put in split screen, how would that work? Since unless it has like a My Cars feature. Or
that's what I said in my video. I'm like, I don't know how split screen is gonna work if it's gonna be online only and there's like no official menu. I know, for example, in the garage, there's gonna be like your video settings and it's gonna be your menu. Your garage is gonna be your menu. But I'm not sure there's going to be a menu.
Idea. So, you can either log into your own PSN and use your own cars, or whatnot, or you can sign in as a guest and use your friends' cars and everything they have.
Yeah. That could work.
Yeah.
I think that's how it would work. And I wouldn't mind one bit. For me, what I wouldn't quite get was the always online and how that would clash.
Yeah.
But if there's something they're looking into and they're working it out and they're figuring out to see if they can put it in the game or not, that's fine with me. Again,
so
split screen.
It probably could be possible to do it.
Yeah.
They are thinking about doing it. It's possible.
Split screen is something that we haven't had in a game in ages. So if it was to be
in Forza, it's in Forza, but it's not. It's never been in Need for Speed.
Not Horizon.
Time.
I mean, not
Horizon, but in Motorsport.
Yeah.
Like it's not in an open world game in ages. So. I can't wait. I can't wait. Also, we're going to be playing it next week as well. So, I finally get to get my hands on this game. It's going to be great. I can't.
Wait, next week?
As in Thursday.
You should go into the EGX booth and just like, "Hi, I want this," and then proceed to take the computer that it's on and just walk out.
It's on like some shitty like 12 gigabyte flash drive. You just plug it into your computer.
Well, maybe I should go into the back with my laptop and try to transfer the files, like some Mission Impossible.
Put them onto your Google Drive. Onto your Google Drive and then just take it off.
But I'm gonna be playing it next week, so I finally get my hands on. I can feed back to you guys next week in Drivecast. I cannot wait.
Dude.
The hype is unreal.
All of my respect to Ghost to Ghost Games. Fucking free DLC.
Oh! No planned DLC so far. No microtransactions. Yeah!
What I love even more
wonder how much.
What I love even more is the fact that they didn't do it before launch. If they do DLC after launch, like they announce after launch, it's not on disc. I don't have a problem with DLC. However, if it's before the game's launch and they're already announcing DLC 2 months before it comes out, I freak out. Then kind of shitty. But my respect goes to Ghost Games.
I wonder how many strings they had to pull at freaking EA to get this DLC and no microtransactions. I wonder how many strings they had to pull in order to get all the stuff, especially with the delay for the PC version. Knowing EA, they don't do that often.
Hey, Ghost Games are doing some next level gypsy shit.
Yeah,
I think Ghost Games right now is taking over EA. Like,
you look at
what's going on?
Star Wars Battlefront, it's EA's leading game for this year. That's fair enough to say, right?
Yeah. So
Bitch,
far, yeah.
DICE couldn't even get pre-planned DLC or anything like that. You know, like they couldn't object against that. But Need for Speed have. Come on, Ghost Games.
I mean, one, they delayed. They got 2 years to make a game that has usually been yearly. 2, no DLC so far, and no plans for microtransactions. 3, PC version delayed. Stuff that EA we would never do in its current form.
The king has come back.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's actually one of the things that we have talked about. If my computer would have fucking led me to do a fucking video last week, that I was really happy when they delayed the PC. No, fuck you, Niner. But yeah.
I just said I feel for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, man. I'm rude right now. So I was really happy because I mean, this really does make a change. Like it feels like it's a really big change in the EA or how they're looking to Need for Speed. Like I think they have more respect to it.
Yeah.
More than they did before. Before it was like, come on, you have to release it now, and
Dude,
then fuck you guys. Yeah,
they're really
and now
gonna
it's just,
respect Need for Speed a lot more if this sells well, and it will. They will respect it a lot more, just by the sales.
Am I the only one that believes that this could be the turn that racing games needed in general? Like after Need for Speed, I can see a wave of like underground.
Oh my god, yeah. Just like 10 years ago, like I said a couple weeks ago, 10 years ago, it was racing game heaven. Stopped, like, it was down in the shitter. I think the only racing games that were coming out back in 2010 were like Need for Speed.
The last like good, like the end of that era for me was Midnight Club LA.
Yeah, it was 2008. Yeah,
definitely. And then racing games kind of just died. But this could be a huge, like we're seeing it already. Last year it was huge, the Crew and Horizon, but now NFS.
But I think this is gonna have a bigger impact because it's Need for Speed, and like many people haven't seen like Need for Speed. Haven't played a Need for Speed game in this type of scale, let's say, of content for a lot of years.
Yeah.
So this is
the
like
fact that it's called Need for Speed itself is already like it's got sales just off that. But the fact the game's actually gonna be good, mixed with the like how popular the name is.
Yeah.
But I think it's not only a reboot of the series itself, but it's a reboot of the entire racing game community in terms of games. Like if you figure out like this could increase the popularity in racing games in a big way, and who knows, maybe Midnight Club could come back because of the popularity that Need for Speed had.
Hopefully.
I don't know.
You know, like next year at E3, Dan Greenwald's gonna turn up in his like fucking Porsche Boxster, and then Ben Walks or like James Miller's gonna come side him, and he's gonna be in a Ferrari because of how well Need for Speed sold, and it's just gonna give him the big fuck you.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
I would really love to see, for example, in E3 again, Marcus Stilson coming out. I don't know, if on a Ferrari or whatever, like with the arms open, like saying, "Back."
I got my Ferrari, bitches. What you gonna do?
What if he just comes in, you know, one of those hoverboard things?
Oh god.
And he's like, Need for Speed. Can you imagine Dan Greenwald doing that? He just come in and it's like he's just rolling in like zzz.
They keep me rolling.
Yeah, hype finis. Is there anything else we missed out? So we talked about the delay. We talked about what else did we talk about? No DLC, no microtransactions. Did we talk about performance and stuff like that?
Nope.
So they haven't talked about like how the upgrades are gonna like progress eventually. So they haven't talked about if it's like stage 1, stage 2, stage 3 upgrades, or whether it's just a one-time upgrade for your camshaft and your clutch and whatnot.
Yeah.
But they have released the full list of performance upgrades. What did you guys think of it? Because it was fucking in-depth. Like
it's the most in-depth we've seen in a while. I'll give it that. Like compared to Rivals, where you just click the button a few times to max out your stuff. For this, however, it feels like you can get down and dirty with your car the way you kind of want it to.
Down and dirty.
Down and dirty. Down and dirty. But yeah. And I do like the customization stuff. It actually kind of makes me want to learn what half this stuff is. So, yeah.
And a vinyl editor has been heavily teased.
In the images, yeah.
And remember that Drivecast is your #1 source for all Need for Speed 2015 information. So if we say so there is a vinyl editor,
Proven by scientists.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, every time we said something like this, we've got it right. I'm calling it vinyl editor.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm calling it Acura Integra. That isn't the one that they already said.
So
I'm
last
calling
game that we had-
personalizationator.
I'm saying, yeah, if we're wrong, we kick CJ from the podcast.
No.
Yeah.
Deal.
There you go. So you guys know.
And we
Well,
bring his power as DLC.
Yeah, we'll bring it back as DLC. You just got to pay us in a Patreon for like £5.
When was the last good vinyl editor we had in Need for Speed? It was World, right?
Nitro had one, but it wasn't good.
Yeah,
Well,
World I think had the best vinyl editor, but
Probably
then we had
World.
Undercover. That was
Shift 2 had
was
one.
kind of messy.
Shift 2 had one? I never really got to
Yeah,
that.
but it wasn't as good. It
Was
wasn't
it
as
not?
good. No. You didn't
Nitros
have,
was-
I think, the options to mirror the vinyls. of
So
the same
World
one.
was the last one then. And I wouldn't even I wouldn't consider World the main series either. So the one from the main series.
Yeah, I don't consider it the main
Undercover.
series either. But
So probably Pro.
Undercover.
No, Undercover really did have a really good.
Oh, Undercover did actually as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
Undercover did. Yeah, Undercover had the same one Pro Street did.
Yeah, and some kind of things that had Need for Speed World had. It was kind of perfect in a way.
All right. So are we done with Need for Speed talk? It's been 20.
yeah, buddy.
All we've talked about is Need for Speed, and that alone should say how hyped we are. But anyway, we'll leave that. Forza 6. So I haven't really been obsessively playing it, but I have been playing it, and I'm going to feed back what I think of Forza 6, because I don't want to make a video on it. I don't want to. Well, I guess I'm kind of doing a video thing now, but I don't want to give a full dedicated video to it because I don't think it deserves it, to be honest.
Oh, we shouldn't put Forza 6 in the title because then it dedicates it to Forza 6.
In the title, it's going to be "We Are Not Worthy" at Ghost Games. But
Yeah.
yeah, Forza 6 is Forza 5 slightly improved.
Great.
Okay, next topic.
Need for Speed No Limits.
Need to be no limits. That is now on pre-register. So if you don't know what that means, it basically means that you can register for it and you get a notification when it's
comes
available.
out.
Yeah, so pretty simple stuff.
Does anybody know if it's in Windows Phone?
Oh,
I'm
it's
gonna
not.
die.
This is
Fuck my
basically
life.
our.
Fuck my life.
Fucking
No!
But this is basically our
Jesus
preview
Christ.
for Need for Speed. Because it actually is quite similar to the new Need for Speed game. It's at night, underground with cops, and the customization system is pretty much just kind of the same. Like the way you go to different parts of your car's body and stuff like that, and then you pinpoint and stuff like that. You can customize your vehicle a lot in this game. And last time I played it, the microtransactions weren't even that bad. Like, you could fill up your entire thing in like 15 minutes. So, I'm actually quite hyped for this. So, yeah.
I have a question. Back in the beta, there was a rumor that there was going to be a free room mode for Need for Speed No Limits. Do you think that they actually did that now?
They probably will, but not at the initial release, I'm guessing. That's my guess.
I know it took some time to release.
I don't think they will, but I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
Because they did release that new teaser on their thing. It didn't really show much. It was basically the first one, but saying you can pre-register.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm looking forward to. I don't play mobile games. Like mobile games isn't really a thing for me. But I can definitely see me sinking some time into this gradually. You know what I want to do, and I'm going to make this another topic, even though we haven't talked about it already. Did any of you guys play the DS or the PSP or any handheld gaming console?
PSP here.
Oh,
Hold
PSP.
on. Yeah.
I had a Game Boy.
I had a Game Boy too.
Yeah, I think we all had Game Boys.
I never had a Game Boy.
Yeah, and I'm a 90s kid. I never owned a Game Boy.
I said that as a joke. Calm down.
So, Speedway, you never had a PSP or a DS?
I played PSP once with my friend, and we played Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories. And
Oh, that game!
for PSP, it was really
It was
good.
so sick. I remember
It was really
I got games for free, completely legally, and I did completely legal things to my PSP back in the day. Look at Speedway's face; it's frozen.
It looks like the guy from the Trollolo song video.
Oh god.
But yeah, I did completely legal things to my PSP, and Oh no, that the camera. Anyway, yeah.
We lost him.
I went on a binge where I just watched loads of I played loads of racing games on my PSP. What was your favorite PSP racing game?
On the City, Carbon on the City. Boom, done.
The one I played the most was probably Test Drive Unlimited on the PSP.
Really?
Yeah. Just by the sheer fact of how much I played that on PSP, I mean...
Dude, TD1 on the PS2 was God. That was a good game.
Yeah, for some reason I enjoyed the PSP version more than the PC version. I don't know. But it just felt a lot easier to like navigate and stuff, like to races and stuff and progress in Test Drive Unlimited. One, not saying the game was easier, I'm just saying that it just felt a lot more better on PSP.
Let's open up that question. So, what's your favorite handheld racing game?
Probably Test Drive Unlimited 1.
And PSP. Still City for United.
Hold up, let me even see if I still have it in the case.
I don't think on the City. I don't think anything can beat how good on the City was.
On the City was sick. I've actually got it right here. Ah, my leg.
Oh, beautiful.
Like the only things I played on the PSP was the GTA by City Stories and then Manhunt 2.
I had Underground 2 and Most Wanted for Game Boy.
Here it is.
Oh,
I had that for Game Boy.
This cost me $10. One of the best $10 I've ever spent in my life. Is this?
The shitty EB Games / GameStop covers, but inside of it is Carbon on the City. Beautiful.
Inside of mine, there is nothing but the manuals because I lost the game. I don't know where it's gone.
How was on the City actually? Was it good on PSP?
It was Most Wanted 2005 at night.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Oh, that was...
So basically what they did was they just copy and pasted the city at night. And that was it.
It wasn't really copy paste, but you could definitely tell
it was copy and paste.
This game had a 65 Mustang.
One of the areas was
the golf course,
was cut off. One of the areas was cut off because they couldn't fit it in the game, but most of it was the same.
Yeah, just with different buildings and stuff.
Yeah.
But also, I remember playing this a lot too. Need for Speed Undercover for PSP. And I remember there were some events where you could actually be a cop in like bus racers in a cop car.
Okay.
That was pretty cool.
But
Cops vs Racers Club.
Ooh, another great one.
I'd say my favourite is probably Own the City 2. To be fair, the Burnout.
High five, Cam.
Woo!
High five.
The Burnout games were also really good on PSP as well.
Another great
I'm
one.
not sure if you played if you played Burnout. Midnight for LA. How did we forget about that one? I never owned it.
Neither Space though.
I never owned it, but that was a sick game. That was a sick game.
My PSP's in here. Yeah, right here.
I really want to buy one. Did you guys have the fat one or the slim one?
I
had that
the
one,
PSP
like,
3000. What's even in here?
I had the 1000. I was OG like that.
Why won't it turn
really cool
on?
machine.
Mine's downstairs broken. I don't know where it's gone. I need to get a new one.
She is, boys.
Mine won't turn on. I need mainly because I can't find the charger, but also whenever I try other tactics to charge it.
Because it's really
easy. I
easy.
see myself.
Oh wow. But yeah, it's really easy to it's really easy to crack and like a homebrew on and completely get legal games for. So that alone is enough for me to buy one. But yeah, I can't wait. I love the PSP. And my sister had a DS, but I never really played it. I remember playing Mario Kart. And Mario Kart's sick. And Mario Kart is actually sick. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that shit was so fun on the DS. But again, I was more of a PSP kind of guy.
I don't get it, but my sister used to own a DS. Then she owned a DSi, and then she just recently got a 3DS.
Just recently got a 3DS. She should get the 2DS now.
Don't even understand why you need that many DSs.
The 3DS I do, because that's like next gen hand. Like, you know how handhelds are kind of dying now? Because
that's a shame though.
Are coming. It is. I had a PS Vita, and that was the worst decision I ever had in my life. I bought Most Wanted. I had a few of the games like Uncharted and stuff. I can't explain how disappointing. It was literally the closest I've been to sacrilege.
Hmm.
Why? Is it that bad?
It was that bad. Like, I can't explain. I had such high hopes, obviously coming from the PSP, and the PSP being so good. It was awful. It was like it's AIDS in your hand. No, I don't have any words. No wonder it only lasted, I think, 2-3 years in production, and then they got rid of it.
The Vita, yeah. There's like
Just
one.
Just Magic Johnson in your hands.
Or,
That's funny.
like, after 2 years, there was only one Need for Speed game on it. This was so Rivals didn't go on it. There wasn't FIFA wasn't even being made for the Vita. FIFA, like.
I think that the big problem with portables is that you have to create another game like with other specs from the ones I use in the consoles itself.
The PSP just used the PS2 games basically. It's just a PS2.
Yeah, but still, you really you had to develop it. Like you had to have somebody to develop it.
And then for the PS Vita, what everyone was expecting was PS3 ports, but didn't really happen. It was quite disappointing.
No.
Yeah, the downfall of portable gaming. I don't really like playing on mobiles generally because A, my phone gets too hot. B, the battery dies, and I can't use it what it's made for. And I just I don't like the touch screen. I like having buttons to use.
Yeah.
It's just for me. So I don't know. I still have mixed opinions on playing with phones and stuff. I don't think it's for me, especially as I've got my consoles and stuff to play with. Look at that.
Like to be fair, the only games I have on my phone right now are puzzles because those are the easiest thing to touch.
I don't think I have.
And you have Windows phones, so like you're really limited. So.
No, not really. There are lots of games. But here, Doors, it's really good.
I've got a Glow Hockey. That's the only game I have.
I have JDM Drift Underground and Asphalt 8 still. That's it.
JDM Drift Underground.
Hey, I got the Acura Integra in it, so.
Okay, no, now kill it.
Does that make you good? Because it doesn't.
That's funny because that's not funny.
It is funny because it is funny. Anyway, should we go on to most underrated racing games?
Sure.
So, as you guys know, there was many racing games released in life.
In life.
What is the most underrated racing game you have ever played?
For me, basically, since I kind of came up with this a bit.
I'm gonna think because I don't know.
For me, just looking at my list of racing games over there, I probably have to say either. What's that game called? Hold up. I'll be right back. Ooh, Monster Truck Madness 2!
You're leading the topic and you're going to go walk away.
Oh my god.
No wonder you're autistic. Anyway, carry on.
Monster Truck Madness 2. Monster Truck
edgy.
Madness 2. I mean, that game was a lot of fun. It was from the same people who made Midtown Madness, but it was just monster trucks. It's basically a Midtown Madness, but with monster trucks, and...
You just said that.
I said it was from the people who made Midtown Madness. But whatever. This game was just...
Monster trucks. You said the same thing twice.
Whatever.
You're going to say it's made with monster trucks again? Because I can read you like a book.
Yeah, but this is...
Oh, by the way, guys, did I mention that it's Midnight Town Madness for monster trucks?
But you're reading my book, right? But did you read the part where I said that it's also a great game?
What are you on about? Okay, let's just move on. Someone else.
Okay, I'm done. I can't get my point across because Cam keeps interrupting.
No, it's because you are retarded. Anyway, we're going to lead the topic.
Okay, so
Are you?
So it had a lot of stuff like arenas, it had tracks, it had.
I was so tempted to kick her out.
All different kinds of stuff. So that's why I like the game. That's basically a short overview of why I like it. So, what are your guys' favorite underrated racing games?
Underrated.
Underground.
No.
Option 2.
That's not underrated.
Not really underrated. It's pretty popular.
It's not really underrated.
You don't think Hop Shoot 2 is underrated? I think it's like people. When you think of best Need for Speed games, people often overlook Hop Shoot 2.
Yeah,
Not
which
really.
is sad because it's better than.
I would agree with that, but the Hot Pursuit series of Need for Speed was pretty huge.
Okay, then I retract that statement. I'm gonna think of another one.
Yeah, you're better.
I'm gonna say PGR 3.
Project Gotham
Ooh.
Racing 3.
Well, I'm not sure if that's underrated because I don't know if that's underrated or not. But it's definitely one that I don't really hear about as being a really good game anymore. But I played that shit like constantly when I first got it, like a couple months ago it would have been. Really good game, definitely worth it if you got a 360. And I bought it for like £3, so
I might try it out when backwards compatibility comes out.
Definitely. Anyway, Niner, you're next.
Stuntman Ignition.
That game.
Oh my god! I've never
That game
played
was pretty
that.
good.
I had the demo on PSP.
I remember always seeing that at the Blockbuster when I went to go rent PS2 games. So yeah.
That was a pretty good game. That was supposed to be a joke, but that was seriously a pretty good underrated game. But if I'm gonna go with a semi-big title that was overlooked somewhat, TDU2 was, well, it's not TDU2, but I'm saying TDU2. It was popular, but it's not nearly as popular as some other racing game series. But I'm gonna have to go with TDU1 because I used to play that shit all day, every day on the PS2.
All day.
All day.
Yes.
Oh, nah.
So TDU1, just because you played it a lot.
And it was just I don't know many people who played TDU1. Like I know a couple people who are, I have Steam, so obviously I know quite a few people who do play TDU2. But I never heard of anyone other than you guys who know what TDU1 is.
Yeah.
Because it's usually overlooked because TDU2 is obviously a lot more popular than TDU1.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Spudway. Your next.
Speedwalk.
This one is gonna piss you off, Cam, but Need for Speed V Rally 2.
It's not Need for Speed. That didn't even get stuff. It's a V Rally. It's a Need for Speed V Rally too. It's not a Need for Speed game.
No, don't worry. It's not actually the most underrated one. It was a good game though. It was a good game. Though. It was
Oh my
fun.
lord.
It was a good one. But the one that is the most underrated one that I really liked was Road Rage. Have you ever played? No.
Simpsons Road Rage?
Simpsons Road Rage.
No, Road Rage. Just Road Rage.
Simpsons.
The first one.
Simpsons ones are good.
Simpsons
But
It was just motorcycle kind of street racing shit, and it was really really cool. Like you could punch people off the bikes, you could be really aggressive, and it was like
It was GTA.
it had like no, not really. It had like paint graphics and shit, but it was so fun. So
Hey,
I
you
had
know what other game you can do that in?
Need for Speed Rally 2.
Ride the Hell Retribution.
what's wrong with you guys?
It was a good game though. Have you guys even played it? The V
No.
Rally 2?
Oh, V-Rally 2 I played.
It was really good. It was really good.
It's not a Need for Speed game, therefore I have no need to play it.
Need for Speed V-Rally 2.
I've got a question. What is your favourite supercar? Dash hypercar or just exotic car? I know mine's the Murcielago. I've actually got a thing of it here, right here. It's this one. Ugh.
Oh dang damn it! I was gonna choose the Murcielago.
I was gonna choose it as well. Fuck.
Kind of nice.
You guys are so mainstream. What the fuck?
Yes.
Fuck you, Speedway. The Murcielago LP640 is a great car.
It's a great card though, but like
It's even got like
you choose another thing.
how detailed the engine is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, I have one back there.
Yo, I don't have any
Guys,
more cars.
it's down
sorry.
this.
It's down. It's right there. Look at the Murcielago. Look at that.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at the wheel. It's like
Look at this shit.
And that's your favourite exotic. So let's be fair.
CJ's gonna
Not
say
really.
everything because he's an anti-tuner.
Oh god
pleb.
damn it. No, I was gonna say the Agera now since Cam stole my.
the Gara.
You do realise if the Murcielago is your favourite, you can still say that because you've
Okay.
probably got a different story to me.
Okay, then Murcielago.
The reason I like the Murcielago because A, it was the cover car in Hop Street 2, and that was the first game I ever played in my whole entire life. And B, it's just a fucking cool car. I don't really like the newer ones as much as I like the older ones. Like I prefer the older Murcielagos because the new ones they just get a bit too edgy. See what I did there? Edgy, pointy.
Get
Oh,
it?
yeah,
I get it.
It's too triangle-y, dude.
I
They
get
have
it.
too many.
Wow.
It's too sharp anyway.
Yeah, it's too sharp.
Yeah.
Like the Aventador and the newer Murcielagos. I preferred the older ones. They looked a bit curvier. Like I could see the lines in the car. I just preferred that. So yeah, my answer's Murcielago.
You guys are
Ooh,
so
I just thought of one.
Google.
I thought of one that's fucking beautiful. It's either I was thinking Lamborghini Gallardo before I thought of this one, the Ferrari Enzo.
Yes.
No.
That's pretty.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm
It looks
not a big fan of
obese and
it.
fat, and it looks like the ass
No.
is way too big.
Yeah, it just
No.
looks too ugly.
Way too wide.
No, Enzo, dude, Enzo,
Nah, the Enzo is just really.
kill yourself.
And LaFerrari and AIDS.
Dude, opinions are assholes. They're shitty.
They
What?
you assholes
Opinions
should
are
know that
shit.
firsthand.
Assholes are opinions. They're shitty.
But this is me. The LaFerrari and the Enzo are ugly mofo's.
Wow.
LaFerrari is overpowered in the crew.
There
Please
was
fix.
two cars during that time that were neck and neck. It was the Enzo and something else. What was it? There was another car that was like neck and neck with the Enzo. Was it? Oh, the Carrera GT.
That's another good car, but
Because I'm pretty sure, was there 3 hypercars at the time that were just going for it? There was the Enzo, there was the Carrera GT, and there was something else, wasn't there?
Ooh,
was it not the Murcielago?
was
Mate.
it? Was it the
You two aren't like.
What's that Mercedes in Hot Pursuit
Mercedes
2? I
too.
forget what it's called. It's like a hyper car from Mercedes.
SLR, that was it.
I said it first. I said it first, dude.
Did you?
That
Wow,
first.
congratulations,
I'm
you won a
blaming that
cookie.
bag.
Thanks, Speedway. Where is it?
Yeah!
Where is
You're gonna
it?
get it soon. In your mail.
You made-
In the mail.
I really hope he doesn't stick like a C4 in my mailbox.
What about underrated Japanese cars?
Hey man, they come inside mine. You fucking
Oh.
racist piece of shit.
The thing is, when you left, I said, thank Lord that Mexican went, and I'm not even racist. Don't take that the wrong way, Mexican.
Wow!
Please,
I'm
don't
just
take it
kidding.
the wrong way. But anyway,
Just kidding! You're
Alright.
not racist.
Underrated Japanese cars?
no.
No,
that's
no,
the
no,
way-
fuck you. Fuck you! Okay, so my car is a McLaren F1.
The thing is, the CJ is actually a racist.
What?
Yeah, you're racist.
Says who?
I say it.
live with in Antarctica.
No, I don't.
I know.
I don't. I'll show you.
Okay, Speedway.
Oh, dude, that's white
problem
as
is that-
shit outside.
That's grass.
Or a concept car, which is the Lamborghini Tal design color.
The McLaren F1.
Wait, what concept car?
Do you know the Lamborghini color? Or Kayla? I don't know.
How old is it? 'Cause
Salad.
It was in Need for Speed 2 Special Edition. I'm gonna show it to you.
I'm about to put Need for Speed in then.
Lamborghini.
Lamborghini sounds like a fruit. What's it called? What's it called?
CALA. It's a
Calgary.
concept car.
Calgary. No, that's a place. That's a dealership.
No, what the fuck are you talking about?
Calgary's a place.
Can you link me, please?
Oh,
'Cause
I'm-
I can't see.
Calgary is in
Canada.
the middle of
That one.
Alberta, Canada.
Alberta!
I just sent you a link.
Sorry about
That's a
you.
concept car that
Sorry, mate.
Sorry, Mike.
Wait, no, they don't say mate.
Oh,
Oh
this-
god, we screwed up!
Yeah.
wasn't
We
this
screwed
called-
up.
You know
we
what's-
screwed up.
Wait, what?
Wasn't this called like an El Nino or something?
No, it's the Lamborghini Ital design. It was by an Italian
The El
company
Nino,
that
wasn't
makes
that like a
concept
fake
cars.
car they put in the old Need for Speed games?
Don't shit.
No,
Think the back of that looks ugly, in my opinion.
The El
I
Nino.
like it. It's like really unique in the.
It looks like a blend of the Diablo and the Murcielago.
Yeah.
Like a really weird blend.
Yeah, but
Looks
if,
really cool,
if real
though.
cars,
Sharp.
I still stick with the McLaren F1. That shit is so beautiful.
Yeah, I've got to say the F1. When I saw one of them at Goodwood, and like just the wow factor, because like you see the steering wheel is in like the middle and shit, and you
Yeah.
just look at it and it just takes you
Yeah.
back. It's such a nice car. I don't know. I think modern day supercars just don't have the same effect.
They are too edgy.
Get it? Edgy?
That's edgy as fuck.
No, but on a serious note, like I just don't think modern day supercars, they don't have the same wow factor. I'm not sure what it is. Like, I just when you say Murcielago and show me Murcielago, I'm like, whoa. But then when you say Agera or like 918 or P1, it's just like,
Everyone mentions those. It's like
yeah.
Yeah, those are probably like 5-year-old kids. I don't know.
I gotta know. Anyway,
Like,
Yeah, if I were to say mine, it would be the Murcielago, but I chose the Enzo just because Cam already said Murcielago, so that would be my second favorite.
I would say mine is the Bugatti Baron.
kill yourself.
Bugatti Veyron, are you kidding me? You need to close your
The
channel
Bugatti EB110. The EB110.
Oh, that one is a cool car.
now.
That one really does.
Anyway, yeah, most underrated Japanese car, 90s Japanese car.
Ooh.
Honda Integra Accord. Honda Accord.
Honda Integra Cord.
Honda
Honda.
Accord. Honda Accord.
I'm gonna say the most underrated 90s Japanese car is the Saletti.
The what?
The what?
You guys know what the Saletti is?
You're probably saying it wrong. You probably do. But
Yeah.
You're probably just saying it wrong.
It's called the Saletti.
How do you spell it?
It's just Saletti. Like, that is how you spell it. Hold
Spell
on.
it. That's not how you spell.
Okay, I'll put the link in the chat. This is for everyone who's watching my version now.
Well, I'm gonna put it on my version as well. So.
Well, good
Yeah, I'm gonna
fucking
put it
you
on
then.
my invisible version also.
Whoa, he's shot fired.
But that's the.
Shut.
This, you think this is underrated? It wasn't that
Is
Japanese.
this it? No, that's not it.
It's kind of the conversion thing, but it's still very nice.
Yeah.
It looks pretty nice.
Like
Yeah,
when
nice.
when people say 90s cars, they're just like, well, JDM cars generally, they don't think of this.
Yeah.
I think it's quite
That
underrated.
body kit. I mean, the front end looks similar to the one you can put on the 180SX.
It is.
Yeah, I thought of that too.
It is the one. It is the one. But yeah, like I think the R32 again is quite underrated. It's not one because obviously everything's kind of overshadowed by the R34. In the kind of no one looks at the R33 or the R32 because of the R34. So I think those two are quite underrated. But I said Saletti is one of my. You guys?
I already said the Honda Accord, but let me actually find a picture of a Honda Accord.
Were you actually being serious about the Honda Accord?
That's the most overrated piece of shit.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll
Wow.
find
Sorry,
one.
Honda fans. Sorry, Honda fans. Love you.
Wow!
I'm gonna-
Wow!
Why do you not like Honda?
Because he's too mainstream.
You're gonna be so against of what I say, and I know we've been through this before, Cam.
I know.
It's because
The viewers haven't heard. The people. The people. Listen to them. They want to know.
All right, I actually have one. A good one.
Okay. Okay. No, we can wait 2 seconds.
All right. I'm gonna put the link in the chat, but for me, it is again a Honda, but it's the
Fuck you.
It's the '97 Honda Del Sol. You
I
don't,
wonder
you
what
don't hear
happened to
much about
CJ.
it because it gets overshadowed by the Civic. So
CJ, how did you turn yourself into an exotic fanboy to a Honda lover? I'm really
I-
intrigued. What happened?
Kind of got mixed. I've got mixed feelings on that.
yeah, because my dad had an Integra and kind of had one for a long time, and then he got a TSX, and yeah, and it's kind of built by Honda and stuff like that. I kind of learned it through him because my dad was a bit of a racer, so.
Race.
Racer.
Racer.
My dad would be.
Yeah, he had a Celica. He had a Celica. He had a Integra. He had a
No,
TSX.
shh, don't say my car.
Celica,
Don't
you
say my
fucking
car.
ignorant cunt.
Celica's a Toyota, not.
Celica, dude.
Well, Celica.
Celica.
That's my car. That's the one I was going to say. Shh.
But oh, here's a good picture of a Del Sol with some wheel offset.
Oh, CJ knows what wheel offset now is, so he's using it in normal conversation.
Yeah.
It still made me laugh when you didn't know what did you say he didn't know? He said he
Turning
didn't
circle.
know. Yeah, he didn't know what a turning circle was. That made me laugh.
I'm still really confused about it, so yeah, but whatever.
Yeah, Speedway, you were gonna say the Celica.
Yes,
I agree with that.
but it's this one.
I actually really agree with that. The Celica's a really underrated car.
This
and I
one.
don't-
Ooh, MR2.
Ooh, the MR2, that's
Not the
pretty.
MR2.
M2 is underrated too.
Yeah.
Celica, isn't this the rally one?
It's the Celica ST Coupe. Like, it's not.
I was thinking of the 2000s one, not that one.
The 2000s one also, but it's still 2000. We were talking about 90s.
Yeah, that was my
Alright,
fault.
here's it.
Anyway, have we got any more topics before we end the podcast? We've got 10 minutes left to an hour, so unless you guys have got something else you want to say before we end.
That actually looks nice, the Celica.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
I know there's a guy who's who lives near my house. My bus goes past his house every day after school. He has a 1980 something Supra, so and it looks kind of like that. Like
the MR2.
The MR2 is so nice. It's such a nice
I
car.
love it.
Let me look
I
up
love it.
1987-ish.
It's kind of a shame. A shame that
Supra,
it's
if that's
only
even a thing.
Anyway, have we got anything we want to say before we end the podcast?
Oh yes, I just want to like compare this 80s Supra to the Celica that he put in, but that is the 1987 Supra, and that's the one that I always see all the time.
Oh, this is really nice.
Yeah, I've seen that Supra
Nice.
more than the 90s Supra that you always see.
Me?
No, that I always see, like the more popular Supra.
I see Supras everywhere here.
Yeah, but
not everywhere.
no, Supras are pretty rare here, so that's kind of cool that I see that. But the 1987 Supra looks pretty good. Oh, and yesterday morning I actually saw an RX-7, so that was pretty cool.
Hey. Anyway, that was it. So if you guys enjoyed, actually, one thing before we end is from now on out, I was thinking about this, and I'm going to say it anyway, even though you guys don't know what I'm going to say. Is I think we should do a bit of a Q&A session towards the end of the podcast.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
We're kind of like losing out a topic. So if you guys have any questions you want to leave for next week, make sure to leave them down in the comments down below. But with that being said, that was the end of the podcast. So if you guys enjoyed, hit the like, subscribe to all our channels down below. If CJ remembers to put it in the description down below. And we will see you guys in the next episode of Drivecast. Any last words before we leave?
Flash drive.
I'll come back next week.
Wildcard!
Wild card.